he's like, man, you want to work at Gearbox, dude? Like, come on down here. And at that time, I actually was like very skeptical of like leaving Volition to go to Gearbox. I felt like Gearbox was a side grade, kind of. I thought it wouldn't be like a big level up in position, but whenever I flew down to Gearbox for my interview, I mean, he was basically like, just come down here and hang out, man. You know, come out down here and hang out. Just don't worry about it. Let's just have a fun weekend, interview at the studio. And at that time, it was just him and one other audio guy. And so the other audio guy, he's our audio director now. His name's Mark Petty. And I just hung out with them for a couple days. And I mean, the defining moment that I kind of tell a lot of people about for me was, I think it was May 2009. And when I walked into my friend Rayson's audio room, he's like, I want you to check out the latest build of Borderlands. And so he hands me the controller. And at that time, the whole intro sequence of the game was done. And there was this really iconic intro to the game that had a song by Cage the Elephant.
Oh, yeah. No Rest for the Wicked, yeah.
Rest for the Wicked. And the whole sequence just, like, delighted me.
Yeah. Me too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it had this charm to it. The art style was so poppin'. And then as soon as I started playing the game, I wasn't really familiar with a lot of the loot tropes that can be in video games at that point. Like I hadn't really played Diablo at that point, but when I started playing it and started seeing like the amount of weapon variety and like how that progression works and things, I was like, whoa, no one's doing this. Yeah. Like no company's doing this right now. And this is really fascinating. And it blew my mind. And so in my head, I was like, man, this could be something, you know, like this could be a really cool thing, or it's going to flop.
Yeah.
And then Gearbox is going to shut down and I'm going to wish I was still at Volition. And that's going to suck.
You're listening to the Game Dev Breakdown Podcast. Whoa, boom shakalaka.
Mario and Ken were throwing the sign piece. America was playing real